Time to start taking the Mustang apart. It actually was not bad shape. It's too bad to take it all apart and dismantle it, but I need it for all the good stuff. Especially that supercharger. That's a very expensive piece, and it was worth buying the car almost just for that and a bunch of aftermarket parts. The hood, there's all kinds of extra things that came on the car that somebody had put a lot of money into, so I can probably recoup some of my purchase price with just parting out a lot of the stuff. And a lot of the parts are still good. Trunk lid, spoiler, doors, mirrors, a lot of things that I can't use will be good to resell, so that'll be good. Got the Mustang engine loosened up and lowered down so that it can be removed. It's actually not too bad. It looks more complicated than it is. At least the bumper unbolts from the front, and I should be able to just slide the whole assembly out. The transmission's loose, all the wires, AC system, cooling system, power system has been disconnected. Everything's loose and can be, transmission can just be all slid forward as one big unit. It's not going to be easy, but I just don't have the way of having everything inside at this point, so there's some limitations. So right now I'm going to try to do the dash. So I think I had to take some bolts out of the front here. I'm going to get the doors off, get the dash out. The seats are already loose, they're just sitting in there. So because I want to I think I want to get the body completely stripped down. I want to see what I have for a firewall, what the HVAC system looks like inside. Get the rest, get all the wire harness out. Pretty much just strip the car down to nothing. So that's the plan. So we'll see how this goes. Say what you want about new cars, but that's the easiest wiper system I've ever taken out in my life. 3 bolts, 1 connector, no drama, and done. Making a little progress on the dash, get the console out, and lots of little screws. They go back and forth between like 7mm, 8mm, 10mm. So it's kind of a drag. You keep changing your socket, but it's coming along. Made some progress. Got the doors off. Got the steering column off. Got the cluster started. Center stack is mostly out. Have to figure out how the rest of the dash comes out. It's probably not going to be easy, but we'll get it. Well, the dash is out, but a lot of that is AC and heating system. So that's what a lot of that space is taken up by the dash. There's lots of computers. Looks like there's one here. There's one over there. Lots of wires hanging everywhere. There's stuff that goes up to the A-pillars. So, yeah, I only broke a couple wires, broke a couple connectors, tried to label most everything, but I can figure it out. Dash is out and the carpet's out. Rear seats are out, loose. So the idea was to get everything apart so I can get strip the entire wire harness out. Lots of wires, lots of computers. And once that HVAC system's out, there's like really nothing up in that dash. So that just takes up a huge amount of room in the front, up underneath the dash area. So not sure, I'm really sure I could really even use that, but I could just retrofit an aftermarket smaller unit. It's for a pickup truck anyway, so it doesn't need that much cooling. So that might work better. I'll keep at it. Got all the wiring out of the Mustang. That's the front harness and the interior harness. The engine harness is still on it, but that's going to stay. All the interior parts are out. Huge pile of parts. Some of the stuff I'm going to need, some of it I'm going to throw away, some of it I might try to sell if there's anybody that wants parts. This engine's still sitting on the ground. Interior's pretty well cleaned out. I really didn't care about the interior so much, but you really got to take most of it out to get all the entire harness out. There's a stack of modules. Airbag modules, ECU, radio, CD player, nav screen. Got the lights off, bumper off. So it's pretty cleaned out. Trunk lid's in good shape. Haven't taken the doors apart yet. I want to harvest some stuff out of those. Maybe the power windows and power locks. So got a big mess to clean up now though. Not sure how this is going to go. Have a little second thoughts about this, but I'll keep going forward and solve problems as they come up. So we'll see how it goes.